What's up, guys? Welcome to my replay viewers. Thank you guys so much for coming in and checking out my broadcast. Sorry I missed you live, but so glad you guys took some time to check it out. What is up to my live crew this morning? Great to see you all this morning. So glad to have you here. I appreciate you guys coming in to hang out with me on this Wednesday morning. Today we're going to talk about shift happens in our life and business. Obviously, there's been a tremendous amount of disruption and change and shift going on in our communities, in our states, in our countries, in our world over the past several weeks and months. And so this morning I want to talk to you about shift happens. And if those guys are here live and those guys are on the replay, I would love for you to give me a hashtag shift happens. Don't forget the F. Shift happens in the chat stream. Drop that in the chat stream for you, would me please, if you're feeling the shift in the world and in the market. Today we're going to talk this morning about 5 facts that you absolutely cannot ignore about this unique season that we find ourselves in. This morning I'm talking to business owners. This morning I'm talking to people that are self-employed. Maybe you want to be self-employed. Maybe you're finding yourself in a very unique and challenging season at home and you're thinking to yourself, maybe this would be a good time for me to start creating that thing, start brainstorming that process, to start figuring out how I may want to be able to generate income from home. If that's you, if you're already in that season of being self-employed or you're wanting to be self-employed, there's something that I really want to speak to you. If you're a content creator, if you're a blogger, if you're a video creator, this really applies to that unique individual that's got a unique gifting, unique specialty. I really want to talk to you today and get you to recognize what's in front of you that you may not even really see. All right, so 5 facts that you can't ignore during this unique season. That's our topic of conversation for today. All you guys that know who I am, I'd love for you to hit that share button, get this out to the people that need it, because you know I'm going to drop it hot like a rock for you this morning. If you're brand new, if you've never seen me before, if you have no idea who I am, first of all, welcome. I would love to greet you into the broadcast and say hello. If you want to give me a hashtag first time and let me know if it is the first time you've ever seen me, I would love to know that you were here, and my crew would love to make you feel welcome. So let me know if it is the first time you've ever joined in with us. And then lastly, I very much love and appreciate my replay viewers, every single one of y'all that are watching this on the replay. I'm glad that you're here. If you would like to give me a hashtag replay in the chat stream and let me know you stopped by, I do see those comments and I do respond to your interaction, so I would love to know that you can still interact even if you are on the replay. All right, on that note, guys, we're going to roll, because you know I do not waste my time and I choose not to waste yours. So let's jam. All right, y'all, that is who I am. That is what I do. Justin Kaplan Pro is my name. JustinKaplanPro.com is my website. I am a startup business mentor and a branding strategist that specializes in helping startup entrepreneurs turn your passion, your gifting, your idea into a profitable and sustainable brand that rises up in this challenging digital marketplace to draw in the 21st century consumer that wants and needs what you have to offer. Guys, I broadcast live every single weekday morning from Tuesday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, hooking you guys up with business building tips, hacks, and principles. Anything I can give it to help you grow your business, expand your ministry, bring your vision to life, and grow that brand of yours online in this digital marketplace. All right? A couple of quick little FYIs. You'll see that I've done a refresh of my broadcast screen. Just wanted to clean it up, make it real simple for you. Also added a nice little addition that you'll see up here in the top corner of the screen. You're going to see a countdown. That countdown is to demonstrate my commitment to the value of your time. And I told you at the beginning of this year that my mission was to get my broadcast out to you in 30 minutes or less. So that is demonstrating my commitment to you to have this broadcast done in 30 minutes or less. So I will follow that number, in every broadcast that I do in the morning will be done before that clock hits 0, and I might even get done and give you a few minutes left of your time. All right, but that's our mission, so you can follow that clock and you know that I will be done in that amount of time. I commit to that. All right, so on that note, we got to roll because we got a lot to cover. I am just curious, because I have a lot to cover this morning, but I am curious to know where everybody is in this unique season that we find ourselves in all across the world. So if you, those guys that are here live, and even those guys that are here watching the replay, I would love for you to put in the chat stream where you are watching from. So what state are you in? You can put city and state if you want to. What country are you in? If you're outside of the United States, I'd love to know where you're coming in from. Where are you watching? I think it's fun for me to know where everybody is consuming my information, but it's also, I think it's fun for the group to be able to see where everybody lives and where everybody's coming in from, and we can all relate to that. Relate to each other in that sense. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you want to look up Grand Rapids, Michigan, that's where I'm from. But I'd love for you to put in the chat stream where you are, where you live. I think it's just kind of fun to see that, okay? As I get into this, I'm going to start you out with my quote of the day, as I always do, because I just think it's nice to start out with a quote of the day. And this quote of the day is going to be relevant to what I'm going to talk to with these 5 facts I'm going to give you today. So the quote I'm going to give you is by Walt Disney. And Walt Disney says, "Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back to see you do it again." I'm going to say it again. Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back to see you do it again. This is what I know about every single one of y'all. I know that every single one of us has a unique gifting, a unique talent, a unique ability that's been gifted to us by the Lord, and it is our calling, it is our assignment, it is the thing that He gave to us and only us, and we have abilities that people need. We have information that people need. We have skills that people could benefit from. We have opportunity to really serve our world and really serve the people that need our help right now if we could only take that gift, leverage it, use it, and get out and put it out there for people to consume. And I know that because I know my Father. I know the way our Father is, and our Father has a plan and a calling on every single one of our lives, and He has equipped us with every single thing that we need to do exactly what He has called us to do. So on that note, I want to dive into those people that I'm talking to, those of you that recognize you have a gift, recognize you have a calling on your life, recognize that you have a skill set that people can benefit from. I want to get you to recognize 5 key facts today that are crucial for us to understand in this season. As always, I will summarize my points for you at the end of the broadcast, but I do challenge you to take your own notes and capture the information that applies to you, okay? Number 1, this is so important to understand. Number 1, in each of these points that I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you 5 facts with a key point that goes with every one of them, all right? So number 1 is that there are more eyes and more ears available on social media right now in this season than have ever been in history. There are more people right now paying you their time and attention than have ever been available before. You think about the situation that we find ourselves in, our states, in our country, in all across the world. There are people confined to their homes. There's stay-at-home orders worldwide, all over the world. And when people are home, where are they? They're on their devices. They're on their tablets. They're on their phones. They're on their TVs. They're looking for information. There are more people accessible and available to consume the information that you have to give right now than ever before. And I can't imagine another circumstance where you will have more opportunity to connect to new people than right now. Y'all see that? It's tremendous. So my key point for you along this one is I'm going to challenge you to recognize that opportunity. Recognize that there are people right now that need your information. They need your gift. They need your solutions. They need your ideas. They need your expertise right now. So number 1 key point is to establish a position and get visible. Now, when I say establishing a position is basically recognizing a need and filling it. Recognizing that, you know what, there's people now dealing with this problem, and I've got a lot of background and expertise with that. I could help with that area. For example, there's a whole bunch of moms right now that are used to sending their children off to school. But because of the situation that we find ourselves in, now you got a whole bunch of parents that got a whole bunch of kids at home that they would regularly having to be just sent off to school. Now they're like, what do I do with these kids? How do I establish a consistent routine? How do I manage this household with all this unforeseen stuff going on? And there's a lot of families and a lot of homes that are in complete state of chaos and disruption right now because they don't know how to handle it. But then on the flip side of that, there's a whole bunch of you amazing moms out there that are homeschool moms, and you do this all the time. This isn't disruptive to you because this is how you live. This is the way you go. But you have background and expertise in that, and you can lend that expertise to the moms that need it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So establishing a position is identifying a need that people have in today's market, today's culture, today's experience, identifying that need and filling it with the information that you have. Establish a position and get visible. Put yourself in front of the people that are paying their time and attention to the social media platforms right now. And they're all over, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube. You can get visible and establish a position right now better than any other opportunity before, because there's so much people looking for information right now. Which leads me to point number 2. Point number 2, and this is fact number 2, is that there are a whole new level of problems, challenges, and frustrations facing consumers today that they need help with. If you've ever been through any kind of business training or listened to anybody who tells you how to start up a business, the starting point to building a business is identifying a need and filling it. And what's happened right now in today's culture is, with all this stuff going on, is there is a whole new level of problems, a whole new level of challenges, a whole new level of frustrations that consumers are facing today that they've never had to face before. It's a unique opportunity for those of you guys who might have solutions to the problems that these people are facing to create something, to share something, to teach something. I mean, I honestly, I believe wholeheartedly that there's going to be a tremendous amount of new businesses that are birthed out of this situation, because people who have the mindset to look for it. And this is not about taking advantage of the situation. This is really about seeing what people really need help with and being like, I see there's a need here and I can fill that need. I have a gift, I have an ability, I have a talent, I have knowledge, I have experience in this area, and I can help some people with this right now. So I challenge you to identify this. So your key point with number 2 is to see what problems you can identify and create solutions for those. And this is really also about establishing your position. But what can you see that people need help with right now that you have a solution for? What problems are your neighbors and your friends and your family and the people online facing that you're like, man, if only they knew this. Man, if only if I was able to talk to them, show them this, help them with this, it would make their life so much easier. I've had so many conversations with my clients and the people that I serve all over the world talking about this very conversation. Like, people are like, man, Justin, I think I want to go down this lane right now because I'm seeing so many people dealing with this and this and this and this. And I really know that I can help in that area. And this is what I believe is the core of what I believe as a business owner. Y'all, and all you guys that are my clients, you know this. I believe that if you serve effectively, the sale happens naturally. What I'm talking about right now is not how to become a great salesman. What I'm not talking about is how to go out and start pushing and marketing your services for sale. I'm talking about how to identify needs and fulfill those needs. Because if you get out and you serve people, you provide solutions for people, help for people that they really need it, and you really, really come out with a heart and a posture of just being a servant and wanting to help the people that need help, you will attract sales to your business. You will find people that will be willing to hire you for more help. And the sale may not pan out right away. It may come in a month from now, it may come in 3 or 6 months from now. But this is a spectacular opportunity for you to rise up, to cut through all the noise and the negativity that's going on in the social marketplace and come out with some real value that people can leverage and be a source of help and inspiration and guidance to the people that are really looking for that. Because honestly, that's a hot commodity right now. Because most people are just jumping on the bandwagon of negativity, fear, and panic. And there's a very small audience of people that are still really trying to share value, to be a source, to be a guide, to be a help to the people that need that help and that are looking for someone that's sound and can provide some straight arrow guidance. All right. So number 2 is there a whole new level of problems, challenges, and frustrations facing consumers today that they need help with. So for you, I challenge you to identify a problem. Identify something that you can be a solution for and begin working on that solution and figuring out how you can really start serving these people. All right. Third fact I'm going to give you today is that consumers have more time available than ever before. That's about the only thing we've got right now that's in excess is time. I've got so much time. Now it depends on the person, because honestly, for me, my time is being now consumed but it's funny the way I bring it up, because when I think about time, what's happened with a lot of the people that I serve is that a lot of people that I serve have not had a lot of available time because they're so busy being busy. But now all of a sudden, this situation has forced them into a position where now they aren't as busy as they were before. So now that because they're not as busy as they were before, now everybody's reaching out to Justin. Justin, I think I want to dive in and really start working on this thing. I think I'd like to create this now. I think I'd like to write my book now. Okay, slow down. I got a lot of people coming at me. But this is what I want you to get on this, is that we're all in the same boat. This is a shift in everybody's worlds right now. So what I want to challenge you with this one on number 3 is that consumers have more time available than ever before. I want to pitch this to you from 2 different angles. The first of which I want to ask you, what can you do to leverage the extra time that you have? And what do you want to do with that? And then secondly, what can you do to engage the time that other people have? So again, along the lines with people that you may need to serve, people who may need help from you, people who may need guidance and wisdom and information from you, what can you do to leverage the time that your consumers or your potential audience has available and give them something that they can do with that time? All right. And then the flip side for you, I challenge you to think about how much your time has changed. What availability do you have now that you didn't have before? What accessibility do you have now that you didn't have before? What can you do with this time that you have? And what is your plan around it? Or are you planning on just sitting and watching the news for hours a day? Are you planning on creating something? This is a time for some of y'all to get that book going that you should have been writing, to create that course that you should have been writing, to record those videos, to brainstorm that new signature offer, to start getting some of the legal elements done on the business that you're wanting to create so you can actually go launch the thing. Some of you guys, this is the time for you to really start creating content, writing blogs, set up your podcast. I mean, how much time do you now have available that you would not have otherwise had available? And I wonder what you're doing to leverage that extra time. All right, that's number 3, is consumers, including yourself, have more time available right now than ever before. The 4th fact that I want to give you this morning, I got 13 minutes left of this broadcast. The 4th fact I want to give you this morning is that excuses have almost virtually been eliminated. Think about all the excuses. Man, I think about all the excuses that people give me. For all the reasons why they haven't written the book yet, all the reasons why they haven't been able to launch yet, all the reasons why they haven't had time to do this yet, why I got all this thing, the stuff's going on, I haven't been able to go live yet, I haven't been able to write any blogs yet. All the excuses are out the window. Like, we are really put in a position right now where there's no excuses. So when I think about this, the point that I wrote down, that's what I wrote down. I wrote down the time is literally now for so many people. And when I think about the time is literally now for so many people, the time is literally now for so many people who could have given you every excuse in the book a month ago. Now it's not the time. I got this thing coming up. Spring break's coming up. I've got this thing. I got a project I got to work on. All those excuses are gone. And I really want you to think about this. I really want you to think about, if you're a business owner, I want you to think about the consumers that you've been engaging and connecting with that have been giving you all those excuses, and those excuses are gone. All right, it's now the time for us to work on this. What else are you going to do? What else are you going to do with all this free time that you have? Are you just going to sit home and just wait for this thing to be over? Listen, y'all, spoiler alert, this is not going away anytime soon. And this is the thing, I want you to get this, okay? This situation, the coronavirus pandemic, epidemic, whatever you want to call it, has completely changed the world. It's completely changed the world. Nothing is going to go back to the way it was. We will just move forward from this. Y'all agree with that? Put I agree in the chat room if you agree with that. Do you agree with that? It's good. We're going to move forward from it. We're going to grow from this. We're going to learn from this. Nothing is going to go back to normal. Whatever goals or plans you had in place in January are out the window. Completely out the window. This is really a matter of adaptability. We've got to learn from this. We got to figure out, how do I move forward from this? How do I shift? That's why I say hashtag shift happens in my broadcast title. This is really a matter of us learning from this situation and figuring out, how do I move forward from this? Because you can't sell anymore the way you used to. you really can't create anymore the way you used to. You really have to figure out, what is this? How has this shifted and changed my consumer? And what do I need to do to adapt my business to the new market? Because this is going to be a new market moving forward. And it's so important for you to understand that. So I challenge you to think about the people that you've connected to in the past, the people that have been making excuses to you in the past. And what can you do to approach them and engage them and show them that you can't use that excuse anymore? That excuse is over. And use that as leverage to get people to move their feet where they may have not otherwise done so, okay? The last one I'm going to give you, number 5. I want you to get this, y'all. The only reason you do not have people paying you for your help, for your guidance, for information right now is because they don't know who you are and they don't know how you can help them. I'm going to say it again. The only reason that people are not paying you right now for help, for guidance, for information is because they don't know who you are and they don't know how you can help them. Believe me, all people are still spending money. That's just human nature. I mean, I've seen so many examples from so many different varieties and angles of people that are still finding ways to spend their money right now. People are spending money right now. It's just a matter of what is a priority to them. That's it. It's just a matter of priority. So my challenge for you is this, y'all. Taking all this into context, taking all these thoughts and ideas into context, I challenge you to think about, what position can you put yourself in right now? What opportunity do you have to help people, serve people, create for people, encourage people, guide people, be a resource for people? Establish your position, identify a problem, create a solution, leverage the extra time that you have, leverage the extra time that they have. Show them that the excuses are all straight up and out of the window, and you take all those things into account. You establish a plan, you establish a position, you establish a strategy, and you're ready to engage this unique season, because this is a unique season. And every unique season that we're going to go through is going to create it's going to come with its own challenges, and it's going to come with its own unique opportunities. The difference is, it is really a matter of your mindset. It's a matter of your mindset to determine, how do I want to embrace this season? Do I want to focus on all the challenges in front of me? Or do I want to look for the opportunity in this? And do I want to figure out how I can really come out and serve some people, all right? That's my mission for you today. Let me put the summary points up on the screen for you, all right? There it is. There's your quote of the day. Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back and see you do it again. This is, I can't stress this enough, y'all. This is such a unique opportunity for people who have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to establish a position in the online space, to do so, to get out there, to identify a problem, create a solution, establish a position, and get visible. All right, I put this up on the screen for you so you can snapshot that. If you're on a mobile device, you can turn your mobile device sideways, snapshot that screen, and take that with you. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to get that, and we're going to bust out of here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. That's what I got for today, y'all. Listen. If I got anybody that's really looking for some help with this, and you're like, Justin, I think I want to establish a position, but I don't know what to do, I'm hooking people up with free strategy calls right now, just because that's a way that I can bless some people that are looking for help. And it'd be my pleasure to chat with you, all right? If you are really trying to sincerely figure out, how do you create a shift in your own life right now? How do you transition into becoming an online business owner? How do you use the gift that you have and monetize it? How do you monetize the information in your mind? If you're sincerely trying to figure that out right now and you know you need help, I would love to chat with you. I do a call that I call an ignition call, and I call it an ignition call because I want to ignite that idea with you and give you a very clear and specific and strategic plan for how you can move forward. If you want to take advantage of having a chat with me, feel free to reach out to me. If you're watching live or even on the replay on Facebook, you can comment yes please or I'm in the chat stream, and I'll reach out to you directly. Guys, you can email me, justincapinpro@gmail.com. You can contact me through my website, which is justincapinpro.com. The ball's in your court. It'd be my pleasure to serve you. I got a whole bunch of people in this room that'll confirm you that 1 hour on the phone with me can absolutely change your world, and it'd be my pleasure, and it would be my absolute desire to change your world. All right, I'm gonna leave you with that for today, guys. Be intentional with your time today. I appreciate every single one of you guys and the time and attention you gave me this morning. I finished up with 5 minutes left. spectacular. I'm going to give you some time back. Use it, leverage it, be a good steward of your time today, guys. Be a good steward of your talent. Slay those goals that you have. Get after it. And I will see y'all around the web, all right? Take care. God bless. I'll see you guys later.